Boston University has finally spoken out following a wave of backlash and public uproar after podcast powerhouse Alex Cooper came forward with deeply disturbing allegations of sexual harassment. In her raw, unfiltered docuseries Call Her Alex, released June 10th, the former Division I soccer player turned media mogul accused her ex-coach Nancy Feldman of systematic abuse during her time on the university's soccer team. The Call Her Daddy host, whose candid takes have redefined podcast culture, didn't hold back. What began as a chronicle of her rise to fame turned into a harrowing personal account of manipulation, fear, and alleged emotional torment at the hands of a trusted authority figure. Cooper, who played for Boston University between 2013 and 2015, alleges that Feldman, who coached the women's soccer team for over 2 decades, used her power to create an unsafe and emotionally volatile environment, especially targeting Cooper in private and inappropriate ways. In a powerful and scathing Instagram post on June 12th, Cooper put everything on the line. Nancy Feldman was someone I trusted, someone I believed in, someone who was supposed to help me grow, someone who was supposed to protect me, Cooper wrote. But instead, she made my life a living hell and abused her power over me. She continued, pouring raw emotion into her caption. She stripped me of my identity and took away what I had worked my entire life for because she didn't control herself. This defined my life for a decade and impacted her life 0%. There was no accountability, no investigation, and no justice. These allegations sent shockwaves through both the collegiate sports world and Cooper's massive fan base, sparking serious conversations about power dynamics between coaches and student athletes. The revelations were even more jarring considering Feldman's long-standing tenure at BU, which ended with her retirement in 2022. Boston University, under pressure to respond, issued an official statement to news on June 13th, declaring, Boston University has a zero-tolerance policy for sexual harassment. We have a robust system of resources, support, and staff dedicated to student well-being and a thorough reporting process through our Equal Opportunity Office. The university added, we encourage members of our community to report any concerns, and we remain committed to fostering a safe and secure campus environment for all. Yet many critics, fans, and survivors believe the response was not nearly enough, with some pointing out the lack of direct engagement with Cooper's specific claims or mention of Feldman by name. News has reached out to Feldman for comment, but at the time of publication, neither she nor the university had addressed the allegations in detail. Feldman has not issued a public statement and remains silent amid the growing media storm. In her documentary, Cooper recounts chilling details of the alleged harassment, painting a portrait of a toxic, coercive relationship that went far beyond the boundaries of coach and player. She really started to fixate on me, Cooper says in the series, her voice breaking in places. It was all based in her wanting to know who I was dating, her making comments about my body, and her always wanting to be alone with me. One scene in Call Her Alex has drawn particular attention online, in which Cooper describes what she called a psychotic game of control and surveillance. You want to play? Tell me about your sex life. I have to drive you to your night class. Get in the car with me alone, she alleges Feldman would say. If I didn't follow this woman's rules, Cooper added, I was gone. The docuseries, which premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival to a stunned audience, reveals that Cooper initially kept silent about her experience out of fear. Fear of retaliation, fear of disbelief, and fear of being isolated. But after hearing that others allegedly experienced similar treatment, and shockingly that some incidents might still be occurring at the institution, Cooper made the bold decision to break the silence. When this initially happened to me, I felt like I had no voice, she said in her June 12th Instagram post, but that is no longer the case. Now I'm coming for all of you who abused your power over innocent young individuals. While Boston University has attempted to calm the storm with its statement, the pressure isn't letting up. Advocates are calling for a formal investigation into the claims Cooper raised, while others are demanding full transparency about the school's response to previous complaints, if any were filed. At the heart of it all is a message Cooper made loud and clear. She is done being silent. She is done protecting the powerful, and she is done allowing fear to define her narrative. With Call Her Alex, she has taken back control of her story, and in doing so, may have changed the conversation around coach-athlete power dynamics forever.